Welcome back to the channel, Survivors. Today we're diving back into RuneScape Dragonwilds, and I'm going to be going over every single spell that is currently available in the game, what level you unlock it, and what exactly it does, and how to utilize them efficiently. Alrighty, next up we have Tempest Shield. Now this one is unlocked at level 11 in the attack skill tree. Essentially what it does is it conjures an air shield around you, and while you are blocking up to 60 seconds for the duration, it will not take any incoming damage. As long as you are holding the block stance, all incoming damage will be mitigated again for that 60 seconds. At the end of the duration, anybody that is near you or any enemies near you in a small little radius, the shield will actually explode, causing area effect damage. Now, next up, we have Enchant Weapon Fire. This one is unlocked at level 20, again via the attack skill tree, and it essentially applies fire damage to your weapon. It increases the damage output of whatever weapon you apply it to. Not only that, it does provide a burn damage over time effect to the enemy and target that you're attacking, which is really nice, and it lasts on your weapon for a duration of 90 seconds. And the next one up we have is Weapon Enchant Air. This one again lasts a total of 90 seconds, and it essentially imbues your weapon with a air element. This one does not increase your damage, but it does increase your attack speed when utilizing it on your weapon of choice. And this one unlocks at level 30 in the attack skill tree. And next up we have Rocklosion via the mining skill tree. This one unlocks at level 11, and essentially in this little circle radius you see here, line up a set of rocks, preferably more than just one, and it will conjure it and then explode it. And you utilize this skill on rocks, ore, and even the rune essence rocks. Next up, we have Detect Ore and Clay. This one is unlocked at level 24 via the mining skill tree as well. And you use it to basically detect ore and clay nodes within a certain radius for a duration of time. You can see it even highlights them through other objects like the ground cliff edge here. We can see off the edge, and it also puts out a nice beam in the air. We can see the white one down there and then the gold one here. Next, we have the Actual Projection. This one is unlocked at level 11 via the Woodcutting skill tree. And essentially, you can just line up trees. As you can see here, we've got several different green little markers, and it's a really cool side tip here would be to just level up more than what is lit up in green, and it will sometimes chop down even those, even though they're not, highlighted. Anyways, go ahead, line up your trees, throw your axe, and it'll chop down all of the trees consecutively in that area without having to chop them down individually. And next up, we have the Splinter skill. This one's unlocked via the woodcutting tree as well at level 27. You're going to be walking around highlighting any fallen down trees, and then this will instantly splinter them up into these smaller logs for your inventory. A really good tip here is to actually line up multiple logs if they are close in proximity, to then splinter multiple at one time. And for the next skill, we have Bark to Bones. This one unlocks at level 11 via the Artisan crafting tree. And this one will allow you to highlight one individual tree. You can see it's highlighted in green. If you're not on it, it says no target at the top. And then you go ahead and click it, and it will make sure that and it will conjure that tree basically into a pile of bones. This skill comes in handy because you might be short on bones, but there are trees everywhere. Now, next up, we have the Superheat skill. This one is unlocked at level 20 via the Artisan crafting skill tree again. You're going to utilize this on a furnace or a ore smelting machine. And as you can see here, we've got the furnace selected, and it will basically boost the rate that it smelts your ore, essentially allowing you to cook ore faster in a shorter period of time. Now, next up, we have Magical Mending. Now, this one allows you to throw down objects in your inventory. This can be your gear that you're currently wearing. It could be individual weapons. I mean, you name it, including something like the Abyssal Whip, which is normally a pain in order to get the resources you need to repair it. Well, no more. All you got to do is throw the items down on the ground into a big pile, utilize the Magic Mending, which you can see it has a large radius, and then anything within that radius will immediately become repaired. You can go ahead and check it out now in my inventory. All of the items, including that Abyssal Whip, has been repaired. And now next up, we have one of my favorite skills, and that brings us to the Eye of Oculus. This one is going to be unlocked at level 11 via the construction skill tree, and this essentially turns you into like a sort of a wisp, if you will. Your character remains standing where it is, but it gives you the ability to actually freely roam around and build within a radius. You can, you know, go through walls, go through objects, you can go all to the top of the roof to place things, add support, you name it. It's just a really handy tool. It's basically a free building tool, similar to other building games that have like a free camera system, but in RuneScape, it's just going to be utilizing this Oculus skill. Now, the next skill we have is Summon Shelter. This one is unlocked at level 20, again, via the construction tab, but it's really handy when you guys are adventuring. It allows you to place down sort of a temporary, you know, shelter to either sleep through the night, because it does actually have a bed. And if you're tired, it also allows you to just lay midday to then just refill your exhaustion bar. Either way, it's just a really nice thing to have in your pocket here for a quick pinch in case you're just too far from home. And next up, we have the personal chest. This one is unlocked at level 40 via the construction tab, and essentially think of this like the ender chest from Minecraft. You utilize this spell, you can place items inside there, and then any items you put inside of there will basically vanish. The only way to retrieve those items back will then be to utilize this spell again. But what makes this really handy is you can have basically a way to clear out some of your storage in your inventory and then keep it forever without having to run back to your base and empty out all of your loot to your chests. Alrighty, and then next up we have the Internal Alchemy spell. This one's going to be unlocked at level 20 via the cooking skill line. Essentially what this does will reset your buffs that you have from food or drinks that you have consumed. You can see in the bottom left hand side here, I've got a buff that is lasting for 330 seconds. If I go ahead and utilize the Internal Alchemy, it will then go ahead without having to eat another one of those items, reset that buff for me in the bottom left back to its maximum, which was 900 seconds. This essentially means that as long as you have the amount of runes to utilize this skill, you'll be able to constantly utilize only one piece of food or drink for that specific buff. You just continue to reset it over and over again when the seconds count down. Next up is a fun skill, and this one is Bones to Peaches. This one's unlocked at level 27 via the cooking skill line. It will essentially turn piles of bones that are on the ground into peaches for you to consume and eat. It does actually work very well in a pinch if you find yourself hungry and you have nothing else in your inventory. Also, it's really fun to pair this with the Bark to Bones skill, and you can basically turn a tree into bones, and then you can utilize the Bones to Peaches skill over top of the bones laying on the ground, and then turn those into peaches for you to consume and eat. And next up we have the Windstep skill. This one's unlocked at level 8 via the Runecrafting skill line. Essentially, you utilize it like this, and then you'll be able to jump a lot higher in the air. It's really good for, as you can see here, going across platform to platform to work your way up into higher, hard to reach places. And last but not least here for the skills, we have the Fire Spirit that unlocks at level 20 via the Runecrafting skill tree. Pretty simple here. Go ahead and activate it, and then you'll have this little fire wisp that follows you around, basically like your own personal torch without having the need to hold it in one of your hands. And there you go, survivors. That officially wraps up every single spell that is currently available in the game. Obviously, as they do more updates and drop more spells, I'll probably do another follow-up video covering those as well, in addition to anything else they add inside of the game. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know down below in the comments which one is your guys' favorite spell, and which one do you wish they hope that they add here in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything RuneScape Dragonwilds. And with that being said, as always, guys, I'll see ya on the next one.